Okay, we're back now. Yes,
Hey.
that was user error. Unfortunately, I I'd accidentally shut I'd accidentally shut down the stream when I was trying to exit out of the app, and it was not fun. Don't no don't ask don't ask silly questions you don't want to know.
Okay, I won't.
I don't want to I yeah, bad JoJo. Um oh, okay, yep. So it was user error. It's my fault. Blah 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 blah. Now I gotta put out the links for um. Ugh, I gotta put out new links. User error. Oh goodness, don't do that. No, get out of the stinking. Okay, error. Still live. Now I gotta do links below. Links below. The links below me are rapid and vapid. Oh yeah. All right. There we go. Um, oops. That's right. That's right, masculine. It was a big oops. I've never felt such a big oops in my life. I felt like the dumb man on the street, and I've not tried to be that for a long time. Anyway, where was that? All right, links are back up. Okay, well, hopefully that's good enough. Um, but yes, it was my fault, so I apologize. Uh, yes. Well,
I
that's
didn't
what.
break it this time.
Yeah, she didn't break. No, she looked at me wrong. That's what happened.
Or did I look at you right?
Oh, young lady, you got a gallbladder to think about. Don't make me nothing. Don't make me nothing. Um, yes, but that was my fault. But anyway, welcome back. So trying to exit out of the app, be very careful or you'll accidentally end the stream. But I got my internet back, so that's great. Actually, funny thing is, yesterday a really powerful storm blew through. I thought it sounded like there was going to be a tornado, but it didn't turn out that way. But yeah, it was not a fun time. But yeah, it was really rain was coming down so hard. It was like curtain of water. I thought about taking a shower outside, but then I'm like, I probably shouldn't do that. But what's that half naked man doing out on the streets trying to take a shower?
Well, all the rain we had was dirty water, so I don't know if you want to use rainwater as shower unless you have to.
No, I will. It's free water right there. As long as it stays coming down at a constant pace, I think it'll be fine. Um, but yeah, it was pretty bad. And of course, that might have the internet was working fine this morning, but that probably could have been to the thing. But yeah, it's I don't know where my previous thought was, but I'm back. I'm alive. I'm here. I'm well, and I'm dwarfed by the size of this Ghibli head.
What?
Yeah, I'm dwarfed. Don't you see that? You're much taller than me.
It was fine while ago.
Well, yes, but that's because I was on a phone. We were about the same size of the phone. This
Yeah,
time, not so
well, I
much.
don't I don't know how to zoom it out or make it smaller, so you'll just have to live with it. Can't help it. I dominate.
I'm a bad person. I had a very bad thing I was going to say, but I'm not going to say it.
Y'all, I don't think I'm the bad influence. I think it's Dara who is.
Yeah, no, you're part of it. You're part of it, young lady. Don't you try to throw that one out on me. You're part of it.
Yeah, we work pretty good hand in hand together, I think.
Oh well, there's something good. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm staying away from that.
I keep setting you up and you keep letting me down.
You'll be sitting up all right. But anyway, it's not gonna end well. Um, but no, I'm looking at least for the partnership program or it's funny because it's creator partnership program, but if you shorten it, it's CPP.
CPP. Mm.
CPP.
Oh my, CPP.
I'm just like, does no one think this one through?
I don't think they did. They might now.
You put an R before it and it's RCPP.
I thought it was just, see, I didn't even know it was creator partnership program. I thought it was creator program.
No, it's creator partnership program. You go look
Okay.
in the back end, and it says creator partnership program. And I was looking at it, and I looked at the like the shortening. I was like, that's funny. I
Hmm.
just gonna sit here and say, you
What's
know what?
funny because when you look at the program kit, it says Rumble Creator Program Kit.
But the dashboard says differently. The
Oh,
dashboard,
does
I
it?
know.
Let me look
It,
at the dashboard.
dashboard through the snow on a one
Mine says
horse.
Creator Program.
Well, it did say at one point creator partnership program.
Oh, okay.
So they must have changed it, but still, it was funny.
That's what was confused me. People kept saying partnership. I'm like, I don't have a partnership. It says creator.
Well, you are partnerish, but we sometimes it's kind of hard.
You just let me on the bus anyway.
uh-uh. I'm not answering that one. I'm not answering that one. Not in a million years. Not gonna answer that one. Otherwise, I'm gonna look like a very bad person. I don't want to do
Look.
that.
Mm,
Or how Oliver says you have that thing associated with you, something like that. People are like, oh yeah, that guy's a bit weird, and all this the dirty jokes he was telling to that Wicca lady. Um, but yeah, it was at one point creator partnership program that they must have changed it, but it was just funny. Creator partnership program CPP. I was like, yeah, that's pretty funny. Um,
it is funny.
I know. I laugh at it when I can, because I have a sense of humor that's just not like everyone else's. So, oh well. But yeah, for what has the program in itself? What what in the program has it done for you, or what whatever you experienced through it?
I think it's helping me grow my viewers, my
Mhm.
followers. I think it's helped me a lot there. I don't have a I haven't been lucky enough to be one of those editor picks, so my channel hasn't grown that much. But
Right.
I don't know if it's because of the program or if it's just because I've been on so long and I'm getting out there. So I'm
I
not really
okay.
sure.
Oh, you're supposed to know these things. I thought a mother's intuition was supposed to be like the most grandiose thing ever.
Well, I mean, I have gotten more subscribers from the program. I can say that because of the
Oh,
gifted subs.
oh, that's true. But those only last like a month, and then they're like, "Oh no, wait."
Yeah, but I do have one recurring sub. So there's that.
Oh, well, that's good.
One
Uh,
person loves me in the world.
I know.
And it's not even my husband or my sister.
Well, okay, that's a little off. That even your sister won't love you, but still, uh, nobody loves me enough to sign up for my monthly.
Oh,
That's yeah. There you go. She'd sing that with
your
you.
monthly? No, I can't sing that because it'll sound like something else.
It's not that though. I said monthly sub though.
No, you
Sub
said my
month.
monthly.
No, I said sub monthly.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
Sub.
my monthly. That's what I
Yeah.
thought you said.
No. I don't know what you're trying to go for, young lady. Don't you try to throw me under the bus for that one. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. You know what you're trying to do.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewind that.
You're gonna get rewinded. Um, but but no, it's just I mean, for me, the gifted subs are great. Been a great boon to the Rumble side, to be honest. But obviously, there's things that they need to be working on that will help because right now a big chunk of followers are just or finding people, right? Finding people is just by um, creator connection, basically.
Exactly. Yeah, I haven't seen any I've been going out and going into other channels and talking and being interactive with other people, and that's how I think I've gotten most of my followers.
Mhm.
I don't think that I don't know that the creator program has gotten me more followers necessarily.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not all of us are being picked or um, you know, put out there in like a top 10 view of anything. Like even in the top 10 gaming, it's not even all creators in there, which is fine.
Mhm.
But I think they should have like something separately where creators who are in the program are getting promoted specifically because they're in the program.
I think there's a danger in all this stuff on relying on the picking faction, because my issue with the editor's picks is that at one point Chris had said that he wanted to get rid of it or stop or not be relying on it much. And the issue of it is that their algorithm is not up to par to what people are used to. And
Right.
that was one of the discussions I had with the people on Rumble Squared, was that majority of people are going to be coming from YouTube or the king of platforms, and they're going to be looking at Rumble and saying, "Why doesn't it have this? Why is the algorithm not up to par? Why does this?" I mean, and Twitch as well. But the point of the matter is that there it's, and of course I had someone on Encryptus who knows a bit or two about the stuff, and he's like, it's not an easy thing, and I understand that, but they want to play the game of we're beating YouTube, we're beating whatever, because if you've ever watched Crowder's show, he said we're done with live, YouTube's dead, and Rumble killed it. Well, not exactly, because if you had noticed, they only stopped streaming live to YouTube. They're still putting clips and stuff on YouTube.
Interesting.
And so, of course, they did say live stream, that they were done streaming to YouTube. But the problem of it is that you're not going to be able to give up YouTube because the facilities are there. The facilities are there, that all the things
Yeah,
people want.
they are there, but YouTube didn't do anything for me personally. Like, I can't even get monetized on YouTube because I can't grow the number of followers that
Yeah,
you get monetized.
yeah.
So yeah, the clips and all that are great, but it really doesn't do anything for me. So I don't multi-stream anymore.
Yeah. It's understandable, but at the end of the day, I won't put myself in that kind of jeopardy.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I did like the option before I became got accepted to the creator program.
mm,
Right before, Rumble Studio had something on there where you could choose, Rumble only. Like if you could, well, let me rephrase. You could choose all the channels you wanna multi-stream to, right?
mhm,
And then once you go live, it allows you to tell those other channels like YouTube, Twitch, and whatever
mhm,
else there is
yeah,
to come and watch you on Rumble.
yeah,
But if
yeah,
you choose in the creator program, if you choose premium only, then it also sends your viewers from Rumble Studio into the premium platform, which I
yeah.
guess is because they're trying to grow the premium. It makes sense. But on the other hand, I wish I still had that option as well.
Yeah, no, that would have been that was a nice option to have, but yeah, if you're in a creator program, you only get that lock thing. Um, but it's just, and it was funny when I had some of the people on. One of the people there was looking at the survey stuff. He says, that's kind of dangerous. That it's all reliant on creator promotion, in a sense of other creators or other content areas or whatever, because the search isn't that great and the algorithm isn't that great in whatever it would do to sort of uh, put people out there, at least to some degree of getting noticed. But there's two sides to every coin, and some of the sides we don't understand from the tech side. But it's just, you know, I don't know what to tell anyone else. It's just, yeah, it's kind of stuck between that middle, and they're Rumble's the one that's in the catch up mode for quite some time, and
Yeah,
it's
I think
been
we're
that
still
way.
in that new mode. Like they're still building the platform. I mean, it's going to be an all the time build, but
Yes, it
they're
is.
still trying to get up to par with other platforms.
Yes, it's just my thing with when they say, "Oh, we're now beating YouTube on this thing or that thing. It's like, no,
Yeah. Yeah,
you're
I don't
not
buy
beating
those numbers either.
you're not beating YouTube on anything yet. You're still behind. And even when Crowder says this stuff, was like, you're still putting clips and stuff on
Well,
YouTube, so you're not really gone. You're
I
just
stopped
not.
watching Crowder. He pissed me off. So
Buddy, did he send you an envelope as well? Is that what's going on?
no, he didn't send me my mug.
He didn't send you the new one or the old
Yeah,
one?
the new one. I subscribed for a second year to get the new mug, and he never sent it to me. So I stopped subscribing.
Sacre bleu! That is terrible. You have.
Don't lie to me and tell me you're going to send it if you're not going to send it. I mean, just say you're not going to get it, and then I'll subscribe. Like,
Oh, I'll
but you
send you.
lied to me, so now you lose my money.
I'll send you whatever mug you want. You want a mug filled with coffee? Done. They're right there in front. Right there, Amazon. Right there.
I want some taffy in mine.
You want what?
Taffy, candy, taffy.
Hey, Master Rambo. Oh, you want like salt taffy?
Yeah, saltwater taffy.
Saltwater taffy? I've only had that maybe a few times, and it always gets stuck to my teeth.
Oh my god! I will tell you who's got some good saltwater taffy is Coffee Brand Coffee.
Uh,
His taffy's good. I know. I stopped watching his show too. Melanie got on my nerves. I'm sorry.
well, I get it, but my thing is that his hot chocolate is very not dark. It's more darker, like the bitter kind of dark.
Yeah,
So it's not really.
have a cocoa, and you do have to do it with milk. You can't. It's not like that Swiss Miss stuff. You can just add water to it.
That's right. I love the Swiss Miss. Swiss Miss did it right,
Swiss
except it
Miss
has.
is the bomb because it's easy to make.
It is, but it also has some stuff in it that you shouldn't be drinking. So there's
This is
that too.
true. I don't drink any of them anymore. I still have hot chocolate from Coffee Brand Coffee that I have not made because I never buy milk.
Shh, don't say the name or he'll come and say, "Can you please promote it more?"
Okay, CBC.
CBC?
You know that other guy
You
that
know the
named himself
coffee?
after a piece of money?
You know that person with the coffee thing that's in debt at here? So there's that too. There's that too, but it's a business world. Um but saltwater taffy, I think it's been funny. I think I've seen it once at like a fair, like a fairground. They sell it. Like there's
Yeah, that's
don't
pretty common.
yeah, they probably have a fair in Texas. Where is your state fair in Texas?
Yes, we have several actually.
There's isn't there a
The
singular?
biggest, okay, the big state fair, the huge statewide state fair, that's in Dallas, Texas,
Okay, so isn't
with Big
Houston
Tex.
isn't Houston the capital of Texas?
No, Austin is the capital of Texas.
All right, I'm done. All right, I'm leaving. I'm not doing this
But where
anymore.
I live, we do also have a Central Texas State Fair
Uh,
that I'm going to in April, and I'm going to go see Fluffy, the comedian.
oh, oh yeah. I know you know what you're about.
Iglesias,
Hey,
whatever his, I forget his first name. I always call him Fluffy.
Gabriel
Gabriel Iglesias. No, is that his name?
Iglesias. Yes,
Yeah.
Gabriel
I
Iglesias.
was thinking of the singer for a second there. That's Julio.
Julio, I could be your hero, baby.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I bought that as gifts for early birthday gifts for me, my sister, and her husband. My husband didn't want to go. He don't like crowds.
He doesn't like crowds.
No.
Can he work a crowd?
Oh, he can work a crowd. He just doesn't like to be in them.
I bet you could work a crowd too. But anyway, no, that's pretty awesome because I only know of the one state fair where I'm at in Indiana, and so that's kind of nice. But I do know that they do sell like saltwater taffy and all that stuff at the state fair. I mean, there's other fairs too. Like there was one, oh, there was a travel channel, and they were showing this Texas. I think it was like the barbecuing state fair or something like that. I can't remember what it was called, but they had like this big tall cowboy statue.
That's Big Tex. That's the Texas State Fair.
Okay, all right. I didn't know. It's been a
His
long
name
time.
is Big Tex.
Big Dicks. My name is Big Dicks, and I'm here to rope you in.
He does. He talks to you.
Oh, he does.
He does. He talks. Now,
Did you?
not you personally, but he repeats phrases.
Oh, okay. As I like to say, did you ask him for that 20 back? That would have been. Can I have that 20 back? Welcome to the Texas State Fair.
Well, fortunately, my ticket that I bought for the Central Texas State Fair, the ticket I bought for the comedy show, includes entrance to the Central Texas State Fair.
Woo!
So there's that.
Oh, nice. The spicy meatball arrives again. No, it's just when I'm watching that sort of thing, like the Travel Channel. My gosh, the places it takes you makes your mouth water every time. I'm like, oh man, please. Um, are you playing with the joystick over there?
I'm trying to get this game to work, but I can't get out of the settings screen.
Are you trying to jiggle the handle? Is that what you're trying to do?
I was mashing the button.
Hey now, hey, not on screen.
I'm a button masher.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. There's no way getting out of that one. I'm gonna get myself in so much trouble. But yeah, I like going to. It'd be nice if I could be closer in the sense of like stay at a hotel, but hotels are expensive,
They
especially during
are.
it. Yeah, it's like, oh look, an event's happening. Let's check those prices up, kids. Oh, sorry, I gotta do German. Let's check those prices up, kids, and let's get to that state fair.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about where I live, though, is in Central Texas, I'm only a few hours from each major city. So I don't have to spend the night if I don't want to, and I can still go to all the big events. So,
Nice.
yeah.
How much does it usually cost to get you into the state fair though?
Oh, I don't even know. I haven't been in years.
Wow.
I haven't been in 30 years.
Ask a Texan a question and you don't get.
Well, I haven't been in 30 years. I don't know what it costs anymore.
You should have just said you don't ask me that question. Just don't. I don't know.
Oh, don't ask me that question. Too late, damn it.
I should ask you. I should just ask you, what's your favorite button to smash?
I can't say it out loud.
That's why I didn't ask. Oh man.
The B button?
Oh, I'm sure it's called the B button, all right? It's called the B button. I'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes. But exit stage left. But no, I enjoy going to the state fair at least once in a while, but it still costs a bit to go. You got to buy your ticket and then all the food and stuff. I'll tell you what, though, there's some nice food places there. So one of the places sells like a foot-long corn dog. All right.
Yes.
That
I'm agreeing.
I need a moment.
I don't know why you're laughing at me.
I know. I need a moment. But I didn't. It sounded a little more differently, but I'm just gonna.
I really didn't mean it that way. I know that's what it sounded like, though.
But anyway, there's like a foot long corn dog. They sell. Of course, there's some places that sell like the lemonade thing, like that ice lemonade, that lemonade shake up thing, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
And then there's what else? There's some. I think was a pizza place. I know there's some barbecue stuff, steaks. I know one of the places I've been to there at the fair I go to.
Well,
you
can't go to the fair and not have funnel cake.
I mean, there's so many other desserts though.
Yeah, but that's a rule. Just like you have to have the corn on the cob.
No,
that's a rule too.
No, well, yes, there is corn on the cob. There's corn on the cob there.
I can't even talk in this channel.
You brought it on yourself every single time you're here.
Everything I say is misconstrued.
Even that's misconstruing right there. But no, it's they do it like the you could put it on the grill. They do it on a grill sort of thing, the corn on the cob. Yes. I think they do the what is that? The Mexican thing, was like a Mexican mayo and stuff like that. I don't remember what it's called. Um, but they do that, or you just do like regular butter and salt. Um, but I do like doing that more. I like cooking the corn over a campfire. Uh,
So
then
good.
then you because and the thing of it is though is right. So I'd never done it before, and we were going to this campsite somewhere in Cincinnati, and or near it, and so he had some leftover ribs that my dad he had some leftover ribs, and I was like, oh, I wanted because it was Memorial Day weekend, so like, oh, I wanted to do corn, but usually when you do corn, you husk it, you put it in this big pot, deep pot, and then you put water in there and all this stuff. But I'm like, is it possible to cook corn over fire? And said, yeah, sure. And so what we did was is that we had this tub, and so we had this tub, and what would happen is you put that the corn in there and you let it soak. I think it was like you'd put salt or something in it. I can't remember, but you'd put like the corn with the husk on in the water and just kind of let it soak, kind of let put. And the funny thing is though, is that obviously you're not trying to burn it, but you put it over the coals, um, as is, right? You with the husk still on and everything. You don't put tinfoil on it or anything. You
Right.
put it with the husk on, and you just let it cook there. Now you do flip it and all that stuff, but I'm telling you what, you leave it on a good long while enough. I did make the mistake of taking it off early, so it was not pretty. But you leave it on there long enough. My gosh, is that not the best corn I've ever had?
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh my gosh. And the husk just keeps in that water and it acts like its own steam
Yep.
sauna and all this stuff. I'm like, this is the way to do it. I'd rather do it that way than put it in a pot. Because
Oh, I
then
agree.
because you can steam it and all this stuff. And I don't know if you can put any spices on it. I know you can put stuff in the water, like you put salt or sugar. I think I heard someone do sugar, but I'd rather do that to be honest. And then you kind of like do like a steak or whatever. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh, there's too much good stuff to have that's better over a campfire
Mm-hmm.
than anything else. Um, there was one time I hear you mashing buttons back there.
Oh, not I.
You're not
I'm
mashing buttons.
listening. Yeah, I am.
It's not me. It's me. Um, but what was it?
They say it's me, but it's not me. They just say.
They just oh, is that your Trump impression? Is that what you're
Yeah, it's
trying
not
to do?
very good.
They say it's me, but it's not me. It's not
See,
me.
you're better at it.
I'm not that great at all. Crowder's better, to be honest.
Oh, he is good at it. Yeah. He's got
That's
him down to a T.
yeah. Every time I see the old lady on the street, I say the old lady needs to quit it because she's too old. Um, and stuff like that. But I think cooking over a campfire, especially when you have like a tripod, like that grate you can lower and down on,
Yes.
is a lot better than saying cooking over a grilled over. It's just I don't know what it is. It's just it may take a little longer if it's something different, but it's just there's something about cooking over an open campfire that you can't go wrong with at all.
For sure.
Yeah, and you could do like a Dutch oven and like a homemade cherry pie in it or something like that. I did a hobo pie once, and that had those cherries, but some things are better left unsaid. Um, some of it was edible, some of it was not.
No
But
apple pie?
no, I don't think I have done an apple pie. It was just trying to do like a hobo. So what the hobo recipe was that I found on the internet is like you have to get like this cake mix. Like I think they say yellow cake or something like that. Oh, that's right. Uh, there are certain pops that go with it, right? So the cherry one was like the chocolate cake thing, and then Dr. Pepper it's optional, but they say you can put Dr. Pepper with it, and of course I think it's butter. And that's basically a hobo. Oh, you know what?
Hmm.
I've got the internet. Wow, I've got the internet now.
You've got the internet now. Just
Hobo.
crock it.
Oh, I'm going to look up something. All right. Dutch oven pie. I hear you click clacking back there. Stop mashing your mushroom like that. That's
That's
inappropriate.
you.
That's not either. I'm clicky clacking with my keyboard. I know what you're clickety clacking. All right. Let's see if that hobo. Nope. Nope. Hobo dinner Dutch oven recipe. A dinner, no. Campfire, maybe. Hobo dinner. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna show you because I'm getting hungry. Okay, there we go. Share. Share. I'm trying to find. I think this is campfire pie. Okay. Oh, so they're using the switch one. I was looking for more like Dutch oven. No, I have used this before.
Mm-hmm.
This one like for making hobo pies. Um, oh, you can make pizza. Oh,
Pie
no,
iron. Oh,
campfire pie, campfire pie iron pizza pockets. Okay, try saying that 5 times fast.
that looks
Um,
delicious. Why are you
okay,
making me hungry?
what?
Why are you making me hungry?
It says so pizza pockets are one of my kids' favorite campfire pie.
Campfire
Can't,
pie pizza pockets.
no, campfire pie iron recipes. You can buy pizza dough in a roll and just pop it open when you're ready. Use a knife to cut into little squares. So I'm guessing they mean like the doughboy sort of dough sort of thing. Make sure to grease it before you add the dough or slice of bread. Even though it is seasoned, you still need to grease it before each use. I like to spray olive oil cooking spray in the pie iron. Ooh, nice. Look at that.
Yeah.
So it's just a mini pizza, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Um, but that's with pepperoni. I would do bacon and pineapple was mine, but that's just me.
You
Um,
do pineapple on your pizza? I love it. My
yeah.
husband hates it.
Well, it's I have a barbecue base. When I get it from a place, barbecue base and then bake it because it's that sweet and salty combo right there. You want that sweet and salty combo.
Yeah.
Uh, Pie iron cherry pie. Good, just cherry pie. Goodness sake. So I get
She's my chair. Oh, sorry.
cherry pie. Do, 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 make my cry.
I think I was
Sweet.
showing my age there.
Should Dutch oven pie recipes. There we go. Uh, uh, Cast iron apple. See now the hobo ones, uh, are much easier. Because I mean, look at that. Just look at that.
Yeah. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, that does. Oh man. Oh lord. But there's one where they're easy ones. Easy Dutch oven, easy pie recipes. Yeah, let's do that one. Pie recipes. There we go. Monkey's your uncle. Dutch oven apple pie. There we go. Let's see if that's it. Oh. Filling Dutch ovens by far ambitious recipe we've ever developed for fresh off the grid. There's nothing quick and easy about this recipe. Well, boo you! Boo you. Oh, okay. So the recipe states for all of our tests, we use pink lady apples. No. They have a great balance of sweet, crisp, and tart that holds up well when baked. You can also try Honeycrisp. Now, Honeycrisp is my favorite apple.
I like Granny Smith.
Yeah, well, you are a granny. Granny, Granny Smith, Brayburn, Jazz, or Jonah Gold. Just stay clear of overly sweet apples. Red Delicious, Fuji, Envy, Sweet Tango. Now, Envy tastes like table sugar. Envy, the apple, tastes like table sugar. At least as far as uh, I've had it once, and that's what it tastes like.
Hmm.
Will basically turn into applesauce when cooked. Oh, okay. So sweet apples turn into applesauce when cooked. There's nothing wrong with applesauce because you could do applesauce like chunky applesauce with like cinnamon on it.
Yeah, you just don't want applesauce in your pie, though. You want chunks of apple.
Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, exactly. Um, we use unsalted butter in this recipe. If using salt butter, omit the salt and the crusto. So okay. So I see if you're gonna use salted butter, omit the salt. Flour, nothing fancy here. We developed this recipe using white AP flour. What does AP stand for? White AP flour.
I don't know. You got the internet there.
I thought I was asking someone who might know that.
I don't. I'm not a dessert cooker.
Do you cook at all?
Not really. Not anymore. Not that my kids are grown. I don't.
Oh,
My
you,
husband cooks for me now. He's retired.
oh, there you go. Well, now you just like I retired from cooking. He
That's right.
retired from work. There we
AP
go.
flour, all-purpose flour.
All-purpose flour. There we go. Now we're learning something today.
Sounds simple once you already know what it is.
That's right. Um, welcome to class 101 of how to cook with a Dutch oven. Um, okay, so that's all they show us. So you put the butter chunks with the flour and you kind of mash it up. Ooh, they use cane sugar. You know, being beaten with a cane of sugar is not very fun.
It's not.
You know, it's all that stuff.
And well, I mean, I guess it depends on if you're into that kind of thing. But
Young lady, you better watch yourself.
I didn't say it. You did.
Oh no, I know what you're going for. Um, let's see, Dutch oven. How to make cast iron. This better be an easy one. Oh wow. Okay, so they say like 6 to 8 apples, 3/4 cup of sugar, teaspoons of cinnamon, a pinch of salt, and 2 tablespoons flour, and 2 tablespoons of butter. Give me the butter. Um, but it's not the one I saw. Trying to search up on the internet and I can't find
You
the
know, I don't
things.
even own a Dutch oven.
Well, that's just sad.
I do own cast iron though,
Well,
and I make a hell of a good chicken pot pie.
yeah, homemade, right?
Of course,
How do you do it?
with the ingredients.
Wow, I am learning so much.
I'm not telling you my recipe.
What? Why not?
No, I can't do that.
Okay, so this one looks like the easier one. This one looks like a peach pie, to be honest. Um, to bake a pie off grid in a Dutch oven, you will need a few basics: 10, 12, blah 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 blah. 1.5 cups of unrefined sugar, 1 tablespoon of unrefined 1.5 cups of unrefined flour, 1 tablespoon of unrefined sugar, half a cup of melted butter, 1/4 of a cup of milk, and a dash of salt. And it looks like you just spread that. No, never mind. That's not an easy recipe. Anyway, I'm gonna get done before we get too hungry here. Hey, Clem, how are you doing, good sir? But yeah, I just remember what I used. I used like the pie filling can. I used I used the cake mix. I used butter, and then I used, it's optional, but the soda. So I would do like yellow cake mix with I think I did peach one time, and I did that
Hmm.
with the yellow cake, and then Sprite. Did Sprite? God, I just let me find it.
The
Uh,
whole point of you going on there was to find it, and you didn't find it.
pie, pie filling, butter, soda, not soda, and cake mix. Dutch
Pie
oven.
filling soda? What's pie filling soda? Baking soda?
I'm just trying to look it up. Oh, here we go. I found it. I found at least something that could be helpful. Oh, I get it. Get in there. Can you see it?
I can.
Okay. A Dutch oven apple cobbler dump cake. That's right. That's what it's called. A dump cake is a delicious dessert that combines pie filling, butter, soda, and cake mix. So it's a dump cake, not
Not a
actual pie.
hobo.
Yeah, I get it. This cake recipe is particularly suitable for camping and can be prepared in a Dutch oven over a campfire. Here are the details: 5 minutes, 40 minutes, 8 servings, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I can't tell that on a fire. 2 cans of apple pie filling, right? 1 box of yellow cake mix. So that's probably the one I did. 8 tablespoons of cold butter. Okay. 12-ounce can of Sprite.
Yummy.
And then equipment needed: Dutch oven, charcoal briquettes, or logs of fire or logs. Uh, oil the Dutch oven. Yeah. So it's a dump cake. So that's why favorite pie and sweets. Yeah. Well, I'm talking about cooking food over a campfire. So I should be able to look up Dutch. So it should be like Dutch oven dump cake. Yeah, if you like the dump cake, yeah. It's a popular dessert that combines minimal ingredients into a delicious treat. So it's minimal with big buck. Um, this recipe this recipe requires basic cooking skills and is a perfect for a camping trip or a simple dessert at home. Yes, basic cooking skills. If you
What are
do,
basic cooking skills?
well, young lady, I'll tell you, but you're gonna have to make me something first.
Get in there and make me a sandwich.
No, forget the sandwich. The dessert's better. Um.
Oops.
Oh, yep. There it goes. Lemon blue. Ooh, dump cake varieties: lemon blueberry, pumpkin pie cake, chocolate cherry lava, caramel apple pie, and cranberry apple. Holy macaroni!
Mm,
Oh
it's
my!
making my teeth hurt.
Why is your teeth hurt?
All the sweetness.
The more be like your pancreas, wouldn't it?
Well,
Because the
okay. Yeah,
uh,
I'm sure it is. Don't your teeth hurt? Your teeth don't hurt if you eat something too sweet?
uh, no. If I eat something too sour though, then it hurts. Or more like my stomach hurts. Oh dear lord, I once had too many of those Sour Patch Kids. Uh,
Oh,
I regretted it. I regretted it the day after. Um, yeah. So it looks like it mixed it up. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. It's eaten but dump cake. Look at that. Why are they putting pecans in this? What the
what's wrong
heck?
with pecans? Come on.
Oh, you know I'm done with this. No more pecans. Stop picking on me all. Picking on me like that
Pecans are
already.
good.
Well, so are other nuts like wall.
These nuts.
Oh, you're about to find out. But anyway, yeah, like walnuts. I like cashews better, to be honest. Cause
I like almonds.
you like almonds.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's wrong
okay.
with almonds?
I no, I don't know. They make milk out of it, so there's that. Um, I didn't know you could milk a cashew. John, do you want to milk? I got nipples. Do you want to milk me? That was from the movie Meet the Fockers. No, Meet the Parents. Sorry, Meet the Parents. Um, but anyway, because of the incident from earlier, uh, is the time where I would call it the top of the hour, but it's messed up anyway. So we're just gonna say I'm just gonna stop here for a moment and set aside some time for us to promote ourselves because honestly, uh, hey Barbie, how are you doing? Because honestly, I messed up. My internet came back and I was on the app, so there's that. But anyway, I did put all your links down below. Uh, oh, lovely Wicca. So if you want to promote yourself in the most fashionable way, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Well, I am Wicca. I have several channels on Rumble. I love entertaining the peoples, especially since it's stuff I'm doing anyway. So why not stream it, right? I've got a gaming channel
Mm,
called Wicca. I also have a trial coverage channel where I cover true crime trials,
mm,
usually past history trials. Like I don't cover anything current because everybody's doing those.
yeah.
I do them in the from the point of view of a juror.
Mm.
And then I also have a fiber arts channel or knitting channel. I haven't really posted content there yet, but it's a
Oh,
work in progress. It's called Wicca Knits.
Wicca. Oh, Wicca knits.
Wicca Knits.
Wicca knits. Wicca, please. Um,
Wicca, Wicca, Wicca.
they say her name is like a song, but she Wicca, 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 Wicca. It's all wrong. Okay. But yeah, no, I remember seeing that. But yeah, no, that's pretty awesome that you have that, and of course you're elsewhere, right? Or
I what?
elsewhere. I said you're elsewhere other than Rumble. Like you have X.
Yes, I am on X. I'm on Truth.
Mm,
I'm on Facebook.
It feels like the old people's home now with all that
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah. I am not on Instagram.
Yeah, she doesn't like playing that game. She's not an Instagram model. Okay, that's why she's not there. She doesn't want to show off. Doesn't want to show off and beat everyone out. It's
I
okay.
could probably show my feet and I would probably be instantaneously
Uh,
famous.
uh, uh. I just wanted to get through this. Why does that have to be stuff like this? Anyway, but yes, her links are down below. Both on Rumble and YouTube. There's going to be 2 episodes of the same episode because I goofed up. But anyway, but yes, uh, give her a look, and if she's worth a follow, why not? Right? She's got a
Thanks.
she's got a funny way of saying things because she's Texan, and also she will curse you out if you do her wrong. So be careful of that.
Bless your heart, darling.
I I know that comes with something there. I know that that's a diss. That's a diss.
It is.
No, well, you're just a peach and a half, aren't you?
I am.
Oh goodness. Anyway, again, like I said, I both on Rumble and YouTube. Her links are down below. And she is one fine gal from Texan. Not the only Texan I know, but she's
But the
one.
best one.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I know you can't answer and still be fair.
well,
We all know the truth.
if I try to answer, there's going to be a lot of people asking me questions about why did you say that to her. It's like, well, she opened the door. It's like she opened everything else. Anyway, um,
What's new?
we're about to find out. But anyway, whether you're on the Rumble, for my end, right? Whether you're on the Rumble side or whether you're on the YouTube side, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, share the content, leave a comment or follow, anything that helps with the engagement factor is much appreciated because not only does it help in being seen more, like all creators do, it also helps in having other people on as guests, like Wycca, like Tomby, like so many other people, like the people I had on Saturday. Just ton of people. I am over 180 different guests, and I am almost there to my next milestone of 200 varied guests, and we'll see who becomes number 200. So the funny thing is I went over it, and the first one and number 100 are both women. So
Hmm.
yeah, that's something. So maybe 200 will be someone different. Um, I'd be like, I think something is trying to be said here. If all 3 of those are women, I don't know what's going on
You
here.
know you like the chicks.
Yes, I'm a man who likes the ladies, but the ladies don't like me much, so it is what it is. But anyway,
Oh,
well, either that or they're taken, so there's that too. But anyway,
yeah,
what?
there's that.
Yeah, that's true. And that being as on it as it's me. Um, I I also have a link down below. It also has my other links as well as my Twitter X, my email, to the DMing on Discord, that sort of thing. Because I don't have a server, I can't do all that social media stuff. I can't like have a bunch of servers and whatnot. Just like cool, rad, all this stuff. I just no, it for me it just doesn't work. I've only got so much mental bandwidth, and I already have a full time job. I don't really want to expand myself any more than that. Um, but yes, of course, if you'd like to take up the opportunity to come on yourself, guess what? There's a comment section down below, or you can go to the link. Either way, I appreciate being here. Engagement factor link down below, and all that good stuff. Ah, she's got a lash my or something. Ugh, ugh. It is in my eye, and it hurts. It's more like, hey, Neuro. Hey, Neuro. Hey, did you see that? Did you see my message to you? Just so you know. Um, but thank you for that. But yes, oh, that's right, I was in Arnold. But it's like a little eyelash is coming into my eye and go and it hurts. And I'm trying to come over here and trying to do a show. Oh, look at that! She does a heart. It's so colorful. It's like watching it and I get amazed. It's like Hypnotoad. You remember Hypnotoad? He's like over there. It's like, just stop. Just stop doing it. Please. You're nowhere near as good looking as Arnold. Um, well, now he's not good looking though. After what he said not too long ago, so he's more
What'd he
like
say?
he was like the screw your freedom thing. Did you hear about
Oh,
that?
really? No, I don't
There's
watch
good.
the news.
Well, neither do I much, but there was like, but a lot of content creators that was following at the time were talking about the he was saying screw your freedoms and all that thing, right, in his Arnold voice. And I can't remember what the situation about, but it kind of put people off from Arnold because he's
Well,
like,
yeah, and that's exactly why he can't ever be president because he was not born here.
true.
Thank goodness.
Otherwise, we'd be like, and I am welcoming to my stage my vice president Van Damme.
Hey, Nero.
Oh, see, Nero's in the chat. All the lovely people are in chat, uh, chatting it right up. So, oh, what was it? So, did you get to see? Did you get to watch the last Rumble Squared?
I haven't got to watch it yet. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Well, I'm not gonna force you to watch it.
No, I'm gonna watch it. I just haven't gotten around to it. There's so many things in my life.
There's so many
And
things.
the time is getting shorter every day.
It's true.
So there's so
Well,
many things I'm not gonna accomplish. But that's okay.
well, I mean, you do spend like 8 to 7 hours streaming, so
Yeah, there's that.
there's that. Yes, we can agree on that. I don't even stream that long.
Yeah.
I think the highest ever stream was like 5 hours. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, I looked at the creator requirements. It says you must stream at least 200 hours. Like, I'm way past that
Mm-hmm.
for the month.
Oh,
Way past 200.
wait, what? 200 for what?
I think that's the new next requirement.
I haven't seen anything.
It says it on the creator program thing.
Really? Did they
Mhm.
update the?
I'm assuming it was updated. If you click on program info, you go
Mhm.
down to
The
program requirements. It says accumulate at least 200 hours of total watch time.
the
Yeah, I've got that too.
creator program has been updated on March 31st, 2020. Please review the latest program up. Oh, okay, so they didn't put this out yet. Creator must have 100 follow 30 hours. Must have an active premium account. The creator program will accept what? Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh, well, I better show this then because I didn't know they had updated it to get
I
that
must
up.
have got lucky because I read it today and I guess they updated it today.
Yeah, which is weird. The web for monetization opportunities will only begin to get tracked for compensation starting in the first of the month. Any minutes watched, something blah blah blah. Stream at least 3 hours. So they still kept the first two. Accumulate at least 200 hours of total watch time, which still can be. I mean, the 200 hours of total watch time that still can be. People can just leave on our stream and accumulate that. Uh,
Yeah. I've,
it,
I've got 650 hours viewed for the month, so it's totally doable.
I don't even know it for me. Oh, for the whole month?
Yeah. Well, that's from March 2nd to today. Because
Yeah,
for some reason, the new dashboard doesn't show the full month.
yeah. No, well, it's still March though. But this is for April. This is for April, I
Yeah,
believe.
that's a new requirement for April.
Yes. So I actually, luckily for me, I'm a little over it, but who knows what other things they'll update with. But I've said it before and I said it again. I didn't. I joined it. I just wanted to try this thing because I just wanted to see what it would be about and see, if I could do it or not. If I couldn't, that's fine. Um, but if there comes a time where the requirements go up and beyond what I do, then you know what, I win either way. I mean, it's not that big a deal to me. I was growing,
Exactly.
I was growing before the creator partnership program, and I'll be growing after it. Nothing that the creator partnership program did, other than put a spotlight on me. That was pretty much it. If I get any money from it, because I doubt I sold any Rumble Premium, but it is what it is.
I know I sold at least one.
Well, the thing of it is, it's kind of hard to sell Rumble when it can't really sell itself well.
Yeah.
So like the tech updates and all this stuff, those are things that need to be done, and all that. But it is what it is. We'll see how long I last, but I'll still be here regardless. So, um, but yeah, that's interesting. They updated. So, but that's the only update to it. That's all 200 watch hours, 200 accumulated watch hours.
Yeah, that's all I see. And then it does say, I don't know if it said this before, but under minutes watched, it says creators will get paid a portion of the allocated funds based on the
Yeah,
watch time of their original
yeah, that was
content.
that was from the first round too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
so that's
just,
nothing new.
yeah, I don't remember the 200 hours. That looks
Yeah,
new to me.
that is new. But
Everything else looks the same.
it the when the way Chris was describing it, it sounded like they were going to put in safeguards for people who were um who were actually putting in the work instead of people who, because there are some people within the creator program that are not doing anything at all, and they shouldn't be in the creator program at all.
Yeah, but how do you weed that out fairly? Like, I have a full time job, so I can obviously not stream as much as somebody who does this for a living. So I don't want to be, I'm probably going to fall in that middle ground.
Mm.
I don't want to fall into the bottom because I do actually do work on my stream, but
Yeah.
maybe not
Well,
as much as others.
I think one is to be public with the changes, which it seems like maybe we'll see on Twitter X or not. I don't know, but those need to be public. Every time they make a change to the requirements, that needs to be like, if you got it right on the spot. That's another thing too, is communication. Like with Rumble's like, oh, we'll do this thing, and then maybe you'll hear about it, maybe you won't. But if you already know the new requirement, then please let the people who are in it know, or the new people know. Don't wait a whole few weeks for somebody to find out. Put it out now.
Yeah.
If the requirement is they have to have accumulated 200 hours of watch time, guess what? Put it out right now and make sure everyone knows. Because not saying anything is just as bad. So there's that. Um, but yeah, that should be interesting. We'll see. I guess I'll see how long it lasts. But I can understand from your end of things. It's just the creator program is optional. You know.
Yeah, it
And
is. And I'm just having fun with it. I'm going to see
yeah,
how far I can take it. And if, if it benefits me more in some way down the road, that's great. If it doesn't, I'm okay with that.
yeah. I think that's what actually. I feel like that's what everyone should have. That slacking off. Shh, don't tell her that. Shh, don't. Slacking off. Oh my
No, I
goodness.
never slack, babe.
Oh, oh man, I walked into that one.
Mhm. Or Neuro did.
No, that's true. That's not you're on that one, Neuro. That's not on me. I'm not gonna say anything to that. Nope, not gonna say anything to that. Um, but yeah, it really needs to be communicated once a new requirement comes out. Once they know the new requirement, it needs to be put out there. Say this is for
Yeah, ASAP.
April. This is for April. If you do not meet it, then you are out of May's program,
Yeah,
basically.
like this released earlier today. I saw this afternoon, so I haven't heard anything on the X.
Yeah,
And
which
I haven't heard anybody say anything about it on X, unless I
yeah,
just missed it.
we're about to find out this summer. This summer, a man comes from afar. Um,
Like, I'm
yeah.
surprised Mastering hasn't put anything out there. He's usually the first to announce it.
Well, he's sort of in the chat.
He
Yep,
did
I'm not.
say the info was coming
Mhm.
via emails, which I haven't gotten an email yet.
Well, I haven't gotten an email either. But if you make the stuff, you simply just roll over.
Right, yeah. And I know I'll roll over, but I don't know what my bonus is going to be yet.
You won't know until the end of April, I think it is,
Oh,
or
is that when they'll tell us?
it was. I think it was about. You won't. You'll either find it April or May. It was. Ah, curses! You're making me look this up. All right.
Well, that's kind of disappointing because I want to see what I need to work on, like to improve the
Mm,
payout.
to prove the payout.
Which I know
Well,
it's going to be. I know it's going to be premium memberships and subscribers.
um, program info. Blah.
And the other thing I'm kind of leery about is on minutes watched. I don't know if that's based on like all creators in the program, no matter what genre you you stream under, or is it like based on the content that you provide and other people in that genre?
It looks like all Rumble creators will lose their blue badge too.
What?
Rumble has made the decision to remove indications of which creators are actively in the creator program. Oh, interesting.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Which means there will no longer be a blue badge. As a general rule, we want to maintain privacy with regards to any financial information regarding our creators, and Rumble does not endorse the content of creators in the program. Oh, I see. I think I know why that is. It's a theory, though. I think I know why they're saying that.
Yeah.
Because some of the people they've had in the content creator program that shouldn't be there may have been doing some things that's not part of. So that's why they're probably saying it. At
Well,
least,
yeah, that's totally true. There are some, in my opinion, people who are in the program who probably should legit not be in the program, but it's
what?
not for me to say.
True. There was one I did a call out on, but that was a long time ago. Um, Minutes watched. Oh, what is it? I'm trying to find where it says creators will have the opportunity to get paid on three factors: minutes watched, new Rumble signups, new subscribers. I have no idea what that means. Um, bu- 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 bu-
Was this watch time of their original content in proportion to other creators enrolled in the program?
yeah, I see that.
But I still don't understand like how that plays out because if like entertainment and gaming are probably the two largest besides news,
Mm.
the top 3 genres on Rumble. But there's so many subcategories of those main categories. Like
Yeah,
entertainment, okay. I do trial coverage, so I was doing it under Law and Order, but I wasn't getting any views there, so I switched it to true crime, and guess what? My views started popping.
pop it like it's hot. There it is. Once a creator has been accepted, as long as the creator meets the criteria of the program requirements, they will be auto enrolled to continue with the program. So you should be good.
Yeah, I knew that. I was just curious, like how I fared compared to other creators because they said our pay, whatever we made over the base payout, is going to be indicative of how well you're doing on the requirements. But they
Uh-huh.
don't. They're not transparent about what those requirements are and how they're figuring those figures.
Are you talking like the monetization part,
Yes,
or?
the monetization part.
Well, they just say minutes watched, Rumble signups, and new subscribers. That's what it says. I'm just trying to find when you find out the money, like when you would find out. Uh, uh,
I thought someone said on X that they were sending out emails telling you what your bonus was going to be and if you made it into April.
Creators must apply. Each round starts on the first of the month. Starting in April 2025, creators must apply by 12 p.m. Eastern on the 30th of the calendar month to undergo a review for acceptance in the upcoming round. If creators already active in the program, they'll be automatically enrolled to the next round as long as they fulfill program requirements. And of course, the new ones are not kicking in until April. But um, yeah, I'm not seeing where it says about. Oh wait, you know what? I'm pretty sure I have um, the original documents of. If I can find those. I took pictures of them anyway. Here we go. Yes. Here we are. This is. Oh, hello.
Where'd you go? We lost him, y'all.
I wonder what happened there.
There we go.
I didn't do anything.
I don't
It
know. It
just
must be your connection.
it blanked out. Well, I'm still on the internet. So, um, where is it? Oh, that's right. I got to do here. This is the from the first one. Can you see it?
I don't see it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Bingo. There we go.
Okay, there it is.
This is from the first one. I saved the thing. February 4th, must meet, blah, 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 blah. Program wants to be March 21st. Applicants, starting 3, blah, 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 blah. Will not cancel program in order to remain.
Thank you.
Give. Oh, here we go. Payments will be calculated by April 30th, 2025, and paid out on May 31st, 2025. So the payments of all the minutes watched, Rumble signups, and new subscribers, they'll be calculated at the end of April, but you won't be paid out until May 31st.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, see, right?
I totally missed that. I don't know how. I did see the thing about the W-9, but I totally missed that first sentence. Okay.
Well, this is from the first point.
Yeah.
It's like
Good to
3.
know. Yeah, I missed it from the first one. I have it somewhere, but I didn't go back and look at it. Good thinking.
Well, you have to on what end though? I mean, the survey itself could be considered a criticism, so you're gonna have to be more specific. Yeah, it's like I can use the survey as a criticism, but then you have to be like, okay, so what about? You're criticizing Rumble. Well, I'm not doing it in like an harassing, trollish way. I'm just saying, look, I've got a bunch of people here that said these things, so there's that. But oh, it's probably why I went. It's probably why he's saying why I went dark when I got off screen.
Oh, they silenced you.
Oh yeah, they'll not silence me. But at the end of the day, they really do need to work on their tech stuff. Even Rumble Studios. Hey, he's giving me the thumbs up. I'm still alive, Neuro. But no. So yeah, April, by the end of April 30th, all that stuff will be calculated, and then on the 31st of May, you'll get that payment. Is what that one says.
Okay.
I didn't see it on the other one though.
No,
So
it's here. What they say on the new one is payments will be calculated by the end of the month following the active period. In order to receive payment, the creator must have their W-9 completed on the dashboard if they are a US based creator. That's all it says.
so I wonder if they took the May 31st part out of it.
Additional terms and conditions, and then you have to click on that.
Yeah, you click and then it takes you down a whirlpool of just disaster and thunder, and you're just like, oh man. Yeah, I don't know. But like you said, I'm just in it to see how it goes. If I don't get to continue in it, so be it. I don't really care.
Yeah,
To be
I'm just
honest,
having fun with it. Like, I'm just loving seeing how Rumble is growing. I mean, we're gonna get massive, and it's gonna be good. I'm definitely confident we're gonna get there. It's just gonna take a little time.
they gotta stop acting like they're above YouTube, though. That's the issue. I know they want to be, but they gotta show it, not say it. And
Well, I agree with some of the other creators like Pep and I don't know if it was J Isles or Mastering. Somebody was saying like it would be nice if they would sponsor their creators to go to like events or something to promote Rumble.
so here's the other side of the coin that I'm seeing with that. Right, to go to those events. Let's use a name like Silver Fox. Okay, outside of Rumble, how big of a draw do you think Silver Fox would be?
Well, I don't know.
And that's the unknown there, right? I think that's why they brought on
Well, yeah, it
Dr.
would have to be people who are already on those platforms that can draw in a crowd.
Yeah. So like that's why I understand why they brought in Dr. Disrespect, because he already built his name over time on multiple different platforms. I mean, yes, he was on uh, Twitch and all that stuff, but he built his name up to be known throughout. I
I
don't.
honestly did not know who he was until they announced he was coming to Rumble.
Well, you know what? You're slacking behind, Wicca. You're slacking behind in all this
I'm sorry, he's
stuff.
just not my cup of tea. So
Well, I know he doesn't
I
have to be
didn't
your
know
cup
who
of
he
tea.
was.
Well, there's a lot of things that ain't your cup of tea, but then again,
Well, I'm not everybody's cup of tea either, and that's okay.
yeah, that's true. That's true. You're no, never mind. But
I might be a cup of something else, but it ain't tea.
well, there's a cup of troubles right there. But no, it's just I understand. I feel like that the creative program's part of that. I'm just seeing this as trying to be a balance of not there's not much of a balance, but
Well, I'm just wondering, like, what is Rumble doing to market Rumble, other than saying we're outdoing YouTube on other, certain things. Like,
Not much. I
I
think
don't
that,
see the marketing. Like, they should be doing commercials on streaming and whatever.
well, there for a bit, and I checked in one of his streams. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's understandable. A lot of people probably didn't know, but he's still considered big throughout the gaming stuff and all that. Um, my thing, and I've stated this before too, is they've got to stop building monoliths. They've built politics as a monolith. They're trying to build gaming as a monolith. And the one thing their platform needs is the diversification of what's on it,
Yeah,
right?
agreed.
DIY, all that stuff. They
Mhm.
can't they can't I get it if they're trying to build pillars for something to stand on, but that's where your stuff of algorithm and all that stuff is supposed to help with that. Where are the supposed musicians that are on here other than synth tracks, right?
Mhm.
Where are
Mhm.
the other musicians other than synth tracks? Where are the DIYs?
Yeah.
Where are how tos? Where are the uh, all this stuff? The variety is stagnified by its inability for better search and their algorithmic basis of, because again, we are talking on a platform that is competing with two big ones right now, Twitch and YouTube, right?
Yes.
And YouTube is still king because it does three things, and those are streaming, shorts, and edited video content. Do you see any of those three on this platform doing well altogether?
No, I actually started with edited video content and it bombed.
Yeah, and that's an issue. There are a lot of people who want to bring their edited stuff over, but it gets no views. And yeah, you can build your stuff up and you can market yourself, but at the end of the day, um, you cannot call your. She left. I knew she would leave. She was always one to leave. In fact, she was probably the only woman I ever knew who would just walk out on me like nothing ever happened. It was a cold winter night. The rain was splashing down on my face. Not sure what happened. There she is. Never mind. Story over.
Hello?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay.
Anyway, that book was terrible. Anyway, but but yeah, it's you cannot compete with YouTube on a scale if you're not at least willing to reach into the three items it competes on. Nothing about shorts, edited video content not doing well. It's a lot of different things. Again, that's why I'm trying to do these surveys, is to cut through that fog of only hearing a few voices and thinking that's the majority of the platform.
Right.
It's not. It's not. A lot of people are um from the survey alone, they're talking about streaming quality, mostly from Rumble Studio, but that's part of streaming quality, and Rumble itself not that great. Freezing, hiccup, freezing, lagging, those kind of things on the platform as well. There's just a whole bunch of different stuff that these surveys go over, and that's necessary to at least cut through that fog, because otherwise you're just guessing at that point, and it is what it is. Um, but yes, I don't think they should be building monoliths anymore. I think they need to build the machine that diversifies their stuff rather than just. And that's another thing too, is also the worry is the gamification of the platform itself, right? Like people gamify YouTube, right? Like they do the thumbnails that
Mhm.
that do like that or that sort of thing,
Yeah.
or they do the wacky. I just can't. I can't
Or
play
the
that game.
points thing or
Or you do that
I'm
cop
not a big person of all that Twitch
or
points
the
and all that other stuff.
short TikTok vids type, not short pants. Well, you know what? I'm glad you cleared that up because I was a little worried.
We wear short shorts.
Who
If
wears?
you dare wear short shorts.
Mhm. It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot. That commercial would not stop. All right, I remember that commercial. Now it's a real song though. It is a real song, a real oldie song, but it was in a commercial for like I can't. You can't see in studio. You mean like this pic? You can't see in studio. I can see myself. Um. Hey, oh, he's Rumble Squared. Okay. Are you trying? Oh man, he's good. He has another channel by Neurodivergent made another channel called Rumble Squared. Yeah, I see. Yeah, we can't see any of the pics, but I see it. I see it. Yeah, no. Neuro,
Who made
Neuro.
that? Did Neuro make that?
Yeah, Neuro made that. Hey, Neuro, since you're here, what'd you think about Saturday? I just, I know you said something to me about the Discord DMs, but I wanted to hear what did you think about Saturday, just to get your opinion on things. I'm seeing if he'll give me a reply. If he doesn't give me a reply, that's fine. He's probably like 10 minutes behind. He's like, I don't know what he's trying to say with that. Um, but yeah, it was a good show. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was so dumb. That was I. You know, it when you're trying to do when you have to when you're enjoying good time with people, right? And you're trying to do something that's data collection and trying to figure out where the voices are at and try to take up that collection of stuff. Um, when you have someone you've invited on the show and they decide to bring up something that's long since passed, right? Long since passed. I get some why they tried to do it, but at the end of the day, it's long since passed. But when you bring it on someone else's show and you try to make it a focal point because you want answers for something, you do not make yourself look good.
Mm.
And and of course the having seven people on screen and Rumble's thing for having seven different people on screen is not good. Does not look good. It's just stupid. But the point of the matter is that if you're if you have someone that comes on and does that, the worst thing is to let it continue. But when you have to become the adult in the room, right? And if you're the host of the show, it is your show. You have to step in. But when you have to step in as an adult to another adult and say, you're done, that's enough, it makes it hard to not ban or whatever, but it makes it hard to want to speak to them because one, you overstep your line on someone else's show. And to me, that's a no no. Especially if that person is older than me. That's a no no. And I don't appreciate it. I don't like having to be the adult in the room. Not to saying that the other people weren't adults as well, but when you have to deal with an individual and you have to say, hey, that's enough. I don't care. You're done. I don't like doing that because my Rumble Squared show is about collecting data on the ground floor and using it to help give a visual for all the people that use the Rumble platform, or maybe even coming on to use the Rumble platform. Issue is, as an adult, you don't bring your drama to the show. I don't care what it is. Anything that does not do the show is outside of the show, and that stays outside of the show. It's like leaving. It's like when they tell you for work, right? You go to your job and you like leave your baggage at the door, right? I can't remember what that saying is. To be honest, it's been a while.
That's pretty close.
I try. I really do. My point is that you don't make yourself look good, and it makes it harder to talk to you as an individual considered adult, and I don't accept that at all. To be honest, I'm glad I handled it well enough because wasn't screaming or anything, but I didn't appreciate it, and I don't look upon that person favorably. I
Mm.
don't.
Well, I'm definitely gonna have to go back and watch it now.
Well, you never watched it in the first place, though. You
I
didn't watch
said
it?
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, I don't. My thing is, I don't want to make it a focal point, but for me, it got me to the point. It's like I spread a point of goodwill to bring an individual on the show, and they did a surprise, a monkey surprise, and brought something on that had nothing to do with the show. And again,
Yeah,
as
that's
a host,
disappointing.
as a host, you have to step in those moments to be act like an adult. But when you have an adult acting in an appropriate manner about something that has nothing to do within the confines of why they're there, I don't look upon you favorably, and it makes it harder to invite you back on. And I've been blocked by other people before for whatever their reasons, but I don't like having to do this against someone who I don't see as someone as a problem, but it's I don't like having to take up the moment to act like the adult in the room, but you don't make it any better when you don't act like an adult in the room.
True.
And I will do my best to be stern but reasonable. But if you push me, I will. You will not like me. I do not like have to be that person. So, and it's been on my mind ever since that day. I'm like, I went over to watch the part of it too, and I'm just like, come on. I'm like, I handled myself well, but this is ridiculous. And it didn't last very long, which was good. But I don't. Eh, eh, being an adult sucks at times,
It
especially
does.
especially you have to deal with other adults. I don't have to deal with that with you, Wicca. Yours
I'm not an adult.
well, then I can't talk to you like one then. Otherwise, this would be very weird conversation. Um, now, Miss, are we going to behave ourselves there? We're gonna
I don't promise anything.
are we gonna have to? Are we gonna have to take this to confessional, young lady? I'm a bad person.
You notice I didn't disagree with that statement.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Just kidding.
Oh, yeah, sure. But I brought that one on myself. Oh
You did.
Lord. Oh
You walked
man.
right into it.
I know. I gotta go confessional too, but I gotta wait for them to get out. Anyway.
See, I can't go to a confessional because the church would burn down.
Oh wow, really? Well, then again, your name is Wicca, which is like one letter
I
away
am
from
not a
you.
witch. Do not even say that.
It's N, one letter away, and it's Wiccan.
But I'm not a witch.
Uh,
I'm
I'd
not
like,
Wiccan.
I would like to, I would like to ask your husband on that one.
Okay, I'm not a practicing witch
Oh,
of the Wicca religion. I may be a witch and a bitch in other ways, but I'm not the religious witch.
uh, I'm glad. I appreciate you taking time to differentiate that. I know that you are a witch, but not that kind of witch. So.
Yes, exactly. I don't do spells. Well, not any that I learned in a book anyway.
Ooh, man, it's getting hot over here. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh, and it's like 30 something degrees outside. Ooh, goodness. Ooh, boy, I feel ready to go for a run. Um, oh goodness. But yes, I if I need to step up to be the adult, I will. But I don't appreciate people who uh start something and I have to finish it because that in turn turns you into a point of either you will do it well enough that you'll get through it and all that stuff, or you'll do it poorly and you'll look like a crazy maniac. And I'd rather not look like a crazy maniac trying to choke somebody out. So there's that. Noogie! Who wants a noogie? That's right, you wanted a noogie. Come on. And all that. He's turning blue, sir. He's turning blue. Well, he'll get more noogie if he don't shut the hell up. Oh goodness. But anyway, it is we've excuse you. We have
Sorry, that's my husband.
oh, all right. Uh I just didn't want to interrupt the cough. But yes, we have gone. It is top the hour again. It's more like the 2 hour-ish mark. We've already done a whole lot, and I'm not gonna stay over. Oh, thank you, no. I'm not gonna stay over. I've already fulfilled my premium stuff, so I don't. It's still March anyway, so I'm not gonna fulfill any more of that. Cause I just want to get tomorrow's stream set up. But before we go, we'll do our promotion stuff, and then of course tomorrow's guest, and then the questions. Slacker, you know what? Maybe just not tonight. Um, because I had my internet out. I'm allowed a little recompensation because my internet went out. Okay, so hold yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, as the kids say. But anyway, it's your turn, Wicca. Show me what you got.
Oh, well, I suck at promoting myself. I hate when you ask this question.
Boo. Do it.
I have to learn how to do it. Anyway, I am Wicca. I have
Do you want hand
all the
holding? Is
Rumble
that
channels. I have a Wicca channel. It's a gaming channel where I play mostly horror genre type games.
Horror or whore?
Horror, HORROR. No W in that word, okay? I know it sounded like it. Cannot help my Texas accent. That's just the way it rolls. That's my gaming channel. If you like gaming, please come check that out. If you like true crime and like watching trials, you can check out my Wikipedia page. I do trial coverage as the perspective of a juror. So you see none of the bullshit. You just get to see it as the jury sees it and make your decision. And then I have Wicca Knits. I am a knitter in my spare time, of all the spare time I have.
All the spare time she has.
So I'm working on content for that channel. We'll see how it goes.
Her name is Wicca. She likes to knit. Oh, don't you call her. She'll call you a knit. Oh, never mind. We're going to get a southern woman in so much trouble. It's not even be funny.
What
but
would be new? I'm always in trouble.
You're not. I'm not always.
You're not with me always either.
So that's true. But then again, I probably would get in trouble if that were the case.
Yes, knitting is a good skill to have. It's almost a lost art. So is crochet, any kind of fiber arts. Like
it's good skill to have. Yes, especially when you have two eye pokers and you just like just ready just in case someone wants to steal from you.
Nobody messes with me when I have my knitting bag.
That's right, because they don't know if there's a brick in there.
And I carry 2 9mm, not just one.
Oh, someone's dual wielding right at this point. Ooh. Say hello to my little friend, and it's little friend. Pew.
9mm is the size of a knitting needle.
But I don't know. I don't know nothing about guns. Okay, I know one goes. I know they all pew pew and all that stuff. That's all.
I was talking about my knitting needles.
Your knitting needles are guns?
They're 9mm.
I know,
but that's the size of a needle. You totally ruined my joke. Or I ruined it myself.
When you said 9mm, I was thinking you were talking about the gun you had in your bag.
That was kind of that's why I said it that way. But I was actually talking about my knitting needles. See, obviously you know nothing about crafting.
What's that in inches?
We measure in millimeters and centimeters.
as Mom always said, he was not a shower or a grower.
No, we measure in gauge.
What does that mean?
So certain patterns call for a certain gauge. You have to have so many knitted stitches within a certain frame.
Oh, okay.
To reach the gauge. So it's rows up and down and then columns across.
Sounds like Sudoku at this point. Bingo! I got bingo! Son, this is Sudoku. Ah, Sudoku! I got Sudoku! Oh my goodness. But anyway, from my end of things, right? Because I am here too. Otherwise, you just have to stare at that Ghibli face all day and then figure out yourself, is that really what she looks like? Or is there something more?
It really is what I look like.
All right, I'll let you have that. But anyway, from my end of things, whether you're on the Rumble side or whether you're on the YouTube side, guess what? Leave a like, share content, leave a comment or follow. Anything that helps with the engagement factor is much appreciated, because at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, uh, it helps in being seen more. Like all creators want to, like Wycca. Wycca wants to be seen a lot. She would be so glad if she was seen by millions of people the world over, just because they're like, oh look, she has happy face. Why is this guy from Africa? But anyway, any help with the engagement factor, and of course, oh, that's right. It also helps with having other people on as guests, like Wicca, and like Tomby, and like uh, UB Legend, and like so many other people. Again, this is about reaching across the table and having a conversation with them. So I had a thing yesterday. I was stopping by someone's stream I'd been, and I was trying to explain to them what I do with my show, because sometimes people still find it confusing. I was like, oh yeah, this is it. It's like, that sounds like an interview. I was like, no, they can ask me questions. He was like, no, that sounds like an interview. You that's not what it is though. And I was like, I can't. And I think the other part was like, they can't. The individual's like, I can't go up and ask people to come on. I was like, that's what I do. I've asked over so many people coming on the show. I mean, like, over 180 different guests. I mean, I don't get there by not asking. And it was just one thing after another. But anyway, that was just a fun time trying to describe that. But any help with the engagement factor on either end is much appreciated. Of course, I have a link down below. Twitter X, I got an email, I've got a Discord thing, but it's mostly just for DMing. It's all there in the link. If you want to take up the opportunity and come on, guess what? There's a comment section down below. Clickety clackety, that sort of thing. Or you can go to that link and find my stuff, because I try to make as many inroads as possible, but very few dare to travel. Anyway, any of the engagement factor link down below. I appreciate you all. Of course, is Wicca PG's my why no? Because she doesn't like she says showing her face would scare children. That's what she said.
No, I don't use a camera because my husband is always walking in the background,
Uh,
so I don't use a camera.
oh, that's true. Yeah, I've seen some people have like family members walk in the background too. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
some
our
people.
office is in the same room, so our computers are both set up in here, so it's
Mm.
really kinda hard to do a camera.
Hey, as long as he keeps his pants on, we're all good. All right,
Well,
that's
sometimes
all.
he doesn't, that's why I don't use the camera.
Thank the Lord for that. Amen. I don't. I'm blind. Help! I can't see. Oh, where's the mic? Help! If someone can help me. Um, but anyway, yeah. I can just like, then all of a sudden blood starts coming out of my eyes, like, ah.
If you go look at some of my older content on my gaming channel, you'll see me on camera.
Oh, well, that's good. I just be like, okay, what she look like? She look, oh, he's back in the back. Oh, put some pajama pants on, sir. Come on. um, but yes, that's the end of that. And of course, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, I will have on by the gentleman of, he goes by Tony Stark, but he's not the real Tony Stark, okay? Yeah, he's through, I met him through, or I knew of him through the my other previous guests I've had on, Tomby. Great guy. So he seems to be very active in what he does. So we'll get to have him on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, and see what he, as a person and all that stuff. So, because that's why I do this. I don't care if you're a creator or not. I just do this to talk to people across the way. That's how I met Wicca. Well, actually, it was through my Pay It Forward stream, but she said yes, and I'm like, oh wow. I don't think she said yes, to be honest.
He wasn't sure what he was actually asking for.
There's a lot of things I can ask for, but if I do that, I'm going to get in a lot of trouble.
I think he got more than he bargained for.
Well, that's true, but I appreciate it along the way. Anyway, that's tomorrow with the Tony Stark at 4 p.m. Eastern. And of course, everybody's favorite game, the one that makes you think or the one that makes you think. Question from a hat, right? And questions in the air, all that stuff. So here's how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I am not monetized on YouTube, so YouTube, it's just not going to happen. But if you're on Rumble, guess what? If you want more than the 2 questions pulled from that, guess what? Because my guests get 2 freebies. You have to give a Rumble rant for it. Doesn't matter the amount. It's okay. $1, $2. I've had so many people spam $1. I feel like I'm picking change off the street. I'm like the hobo, like, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. But anyway, so I'm going to pull the first question from that.
I'm scared.
You better be, young lady. Otherwise, it's back to the boardroom for you.
Your questions are always so hard. Stuff I don't think about. I said your questions.
I'm a bad person. All right. Here's question number 1. And it says, if you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be with and why?
I got this question before.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Fine, I'll ask you a different question. All right, here we go. Here's a different question. Just because.
Okay, thanks.
There you go. All right, so here's one to thinker for you. What's a small change you think would make the world a better place?
Oh, wow, that's deep. A small change that would make the world better. For people to just be kind to each other. That's not a hard thing, and it doesn't cost you anything to be kind.
Technically, it does cost people something. It costs them social value, at least.
Well, it doesn't cost you anything monetarily.
Right.
So
Right.
everybody has something to offer and be kind. Like everybody can say something kind to another person.
I think you look like a bed of roses. Okay, never mind then. I guess that wasn't kind enough. All right. Out with that one. I say something kind and she just gives me a weird look. I was like, all right.
I just never know if you're being sarcastic or not. It's really hard to tell sometimes.
Now on to the next question. But we got your answer, and thank you for the answer. Yeah, being kind. Be kind. Rewind. Very important.
Blockbuster doesn't exist. There's only one left in existence, if it even still is open.
Alaska. Well, here's one that kind of goes with what you said. What's a random act of kindness from a stranger that you still remember? And you can't use your husband, so don't go for that.
I've got exactly the one I want to tell you about.
Okay.
It's one of the ones that have stuck with me over the years, and it's kind of weird, but it was very important in my life at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I had gotten a new job. I moved to town, got divorced. I was broke, had no money. I was counting pennies.
Yeah.
And I know this is going to sound strange, but I needed new bras and underwear. So I went to Kmart. This is when they still had blue light specials.
And a Kmart.
Mm-hmm. And I got to the register, and I had not calculated correctly, so I was over budget.
Mm-hmm.
And this very, very kind lady behind me paid the difference so that I could get what I needed.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget her. I wish I would have asked her name, like to, pay her back or whatever it was. But what I did was just pay it forward somewhere else. So I did the same thing for someone else that was in a crunch at a register. So, yeah, that stuck with me. That was 30 years ago.
Wow. See, stuff like that, paying it forward. It's a better way of doing it because you never know.
You don't know how it's going to affect someone's life. You really don't. Like I was at the register and just in tears because I really needed the stuff I had, and it was not like I was buying a whole bunch of stuff. I wasn't buying $100 worth of garments. It was a few pairs of underwear and a couple of bras, and I just didn't have enough cash on me. Didn't have any money in the bank at that time. So
basically, as she said, she was basically counting pennies. Oh, there's a penny right there.
Yeah, I mean, I was starting my life completely over. So,
oof.
Yep.
Sometimes a life to renew, in essence, while still alive, obviously, you kind of have to almost give everything up in order to do so, and that means starting at square one. It says 11 It says 11 months ago. Should be 11 minutes probably. Well, that's an issue they have to deal with. So there's that.
11 months ago. Yes, I love the credit I get.
I will give you credit all day long, but my coin purse will still be empty. Uh, it'll just be a sad day. It's like, oh. But no, that's pretty awesome. That's awesome that you were also able to pay it forward. Because I think that should go along with your first question right there.
It does. They both went together.
See, like, what's that one song? Ebony and Ivory. There you go.
Yep.
Side by side on the keyboard. I can't remember how the song goes, but anyway,
I like it.
I'd just be sitting here trying to conjure up a song out of Ebony and Ivory, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty good." Keyboard, oh no, why can't we? Part of the song. It's part
I
of the
can't
song.
sing that high though.
I have trouble too. You probably could be like, "Old Man River," something like
Ouch.
that.
I had to take my earset off for a second.
Wow.
I mean, that was beautiful. I just said be kind, and I was totally mean to you.
I don't know all the Texan talks, okay?
I can't help it though. It's just so fun to pick on you.
Yeah, you know where to hit, that's for sure.
Yeah, because you laugh about it.
Yes, I do, but there's also never mind. I'm not even trying to follow that road. I try to explain it, and you're just like, "Oh, sure you are." It's like, no, I'm not. Well, maybe, but not like that. Come on.
Well, you have to remember, I live with a husband who's very sarcastic, but he sounds so serious when he tells you things. So I never know when he's joking and when he's being truthful. It's hard to tell sometimes. So that's why I question.
That's why you keep your eyes open at night while you sleep.
I keep my 9mm next to me too.
Is that
Both
is
of
that which do you go with first, the one or the stick or the 9?
The stick. He's getting the pointy end in his eyeball.
Oh, there you go. They'll say that one was kebabbed. But anyway, they'd never seen it was an eyesore. You could say that eyesight was poking out in the wrong places. I should stop now before I get worse. you could say, you could say he was seeing life at a different angle.
Where do you come up with this stuff? This is great.
I don't know. But anyway.
I'm so glad my knitting needles could be so entertaining.
Well, you stick it in someone's eye, and that's a joke in itself right there.
It's all fun and games until somebody's eye gets poked out.
That's right. That's right. I watched A Christmas Story. It wasn't getting poked out. It was getting shot out.
Whatever.
You'll get your eye shot out. Of course, it wasn't his eye. It was his eyeglass. So that was the thing right there. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spoil the movie. But anyway, that is the end of the Darachat. I know. Sad faces all around.
Oh.
See, you know what? You say sad faces and she'll react. I'll say happy face and she'll nothing.
Yeah.
Too late. Where's that 9mm at?
He's gonna poke me in the eye with it.
Who's the one laughing now? Who's the one laughing now? Look at you. Can't you see yourself? Can't you see yourself?
I do, right there on the screen in Gimli version. Or Ghibli, whatever it's called.
Ghibli.
That just don't sound right. That sounds bad.
No, that's what it is. It's Ghibli.
I know, but I don't like it.
Well, that's too bad. It's not to you to name. I don't like the sound of that Ghibli thing.
Ghibli.
Why?
It sounds dirty.
Wow, there's.
It's almost like jiggly, like Ghibli.
Or Ghibli. Yeah, Ghibli. Like the Ghibli neck of a turkey, right?
Giblets. That's giblets. Is it giblets?
Gobble,
Giblets.
gobble, gobble. It's like that scene from the third Austin Power movies where they see Fat Bastard and he's gotten all that weight. He's lost all that weight. And he just looks like this ball of human flesh. Oh, oh.
I didn't watch that one.
Well, you know what? That's okay. I'll describe it to you like a person who
Mm-mm.
just lost their eye to 9mm.
No,
But
thank you. I don't
anyway,
want you to.
let me hold your hand, young lady, and I'll
I
try
don't
to.
need that image in my brain.
you'll be, you'll just be my little Helen Keller wall. What is this? It's water, Helen. It's water.
I don't think so. Why does it feel so? Never mind.
Hey now, hey, I wouldn't steer you wrong like that. Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
sure. Yeah. That's what my husband tells me all the time.
Hey, whoa, whoa. TMI, good lord. Good lord. It's like saying that's not a Fazoli's breadstick, that's for sure. You better get out of here. But now that I have the internet back at home, we can play the outro video. So
So
Fazoli's.
long, farewell.
No, not that one.
Oh.
I was just saying Fazoli's is calling. But anyway, kittens. Just I'm a horrible person. I get just a bad person. I know. I understand. anyway, I end the show with One Day With You by Pogo. And of course, if you want to see other Pogo stuff that I've used, there's a link down in the description below. I'll take you right directly to his channel. I appreciate all the stuff he's made. I hope one day I can get the chance to talk to him, but stuff happened in the past years ago on social media that just kind of dissuaded him from social media. So there is that. But anyway, One Day With You by Pogo. Hope to see you all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Of course, Wycca, as always, a pleasure to have you as a guest. And and, I always gotta be specific now. Gotta be specific, or people read into it wrong, and I don't want them reading the book like Helen Keller. But anyway,
And it's always a pleasure to be had on as a guest.
yes, like the song "Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy," just like that. Anyway, always
I
pleasure to
like
have you.
cowboys in their tight jeans and chaps.
Oh goodness.
Oh, I said that out loud. I'm so sorry.
Sounds like what your husband needs to dress up for Halloween. Um, but anyway, now I lost where I was going to be at. All right, now I was going to try to end. I ended us on a good note. Now I'm lost in the thicket of dirtiness. It just does not help.
You were playing the outro from
Oh
Pogo.
no, that's right. That's right. But also, you're always welcome to come back, Wicca, as usual. It's like your third time on, I think. Yeah, because you came on for Dara's hangout then, and then you've come on for one of my pay it forward streams.
Yes.
And then you've come on for. So wait, no, that is four. Actually, it's four. It's 4 times.
Oh.
I forgot. I put 4 in the. Yeah, 4th time. A 4th rodeo on the show. That's right. I forgot I put that in. So it's been your 4th rodeo on the show. And always a pleasure to have you. Of course, Jack Tarlad holds the record for 13 appearances. So
wow, go
yeah.
Jack.
Yeah, you don't mess with Jack, otherwise he mess with you. But then again, he's English, so he lives far away. It's not always easy to get him on. But anyway, One Day With You by Pogo. Hope to see you all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Have a great night, everyone. Bye. You can wave now, Oh wait, that's right. Never mind.
Bye. My hand is moving.